This airplane comes all the way from Papua New Guinea, where it flies 700 miles up and down the Sepik River, and it is doing humanitarian missions with Samaritan Aviation. It is highly modified with a Robertson STOL kit, a big IO 550 making over 300 horsepower up on front on the nose. It has wing extensions, and unlike most 206s, it actually has a stretcher kit in it. So these medevac missions provide vital medical care to the people in these remote areas, and they will be inbound shortly. Seaplanes have had a long history, going all the way back to 1909 with Henry Fabre in France, where the seaplane first started, and now, even today, they're vital to our commercial aviation and also research and medical support. And this first airplane that's on its way in right now, inbound, is a perfect example of that. Made in Wichita, Kansas. It's unique because we actually are fighting for access, because we don't have seaplane access in the state of Kansas, even though more seaplanes have been produced in that state than anywhere else in the United States. So at the Seaplane Pilots Association, we're working on issues like that to make it possible. So you'll notice this white, blue, and tan signature paint job of the Samaritan coming down the line here. Cessna 206 is very popular for both commercial operators and bush flying in Alaska. If you ever go up to Anchorage or Fairbanks, Alaska, Juneau, any of those places, good chance if you take a commercial flight in the outback, you might be in one of these Cessna 206s. They're known for carrying 4 to 6 people. Generally on floats we carry a little bit less, but with this big 550, that Robertson STOL kit, this airplane's gonna really be a heavy hauler to get products and people back into places that they couldn't get otherwise. This plane has been here many times. Samaritan Aviation is a regular attendee here at Oshkosh AirVenture, and they are always having a big presence out at the seaplane base. So give them a big wave as they go by. They do a great mission. It's all volunteers. Coming up next is another Cessna 206. The one that just went by was on Airshow 3400. The next one is on Wittman 3730. It's right next door in Minnesota, South St. Paul, the largest float manufacturer in the world. Manufactures these floats. This also has a Robertson STOL kit and flip-tip tanks and vortex generators. Stu Atkins is the pilot and owner of this airplane. He is a regular attendee here at AirVenture, and he flies a 787 for Air Canada as his day job. He comes from Ontario, Canada, and we see him all the time here. So thanks, Stu, for bringing that beautiful airplane back. Next, a very special airplane coming down the flight line. This is a Waco YMF-5. Very rare biplane on Aeroset 3500 floats. I've had the great opportunity to fly the sister airplane to this very airplane. John Holden is the caretaker of this airplane. He doesn't like to be called the owner-operator. He wants to make sure he's known as the caretaker. He hopes to pass it on someday. He comes from Claremore, Oklahoma. And what he does with this airplane is very simple. He likes to go low. He likes to go secret places to find swimming holes that no one else can go to. And you can follow this beautiful airplane at Blue Waco online. Next, we have an X-Cub coming from Cub Crafters, a rather new design. It's on Wittman 2100 amphibs. I fly these very same floats on my Piper Super Cub. It's flown by Ed Boniface, and he comes from Illinois. He has flown this airplane from Illinois down to Florida in my backyard, and he enjoys it. The X-Cub is a high-performance airplane. It has incredible takeoff performance, under 7 seconds on amphibious floats off of water at gross weight. Great long-haul airplane, great fun airplane, and this one's going to take you places that no other airplane will get you into. So we love the X-Cub. Go talk to the vendors over at Cub Crafters to learn more about this airplane. It's one of our newest seaplane designs, probably the newest one in today's parade of seaplanes. What a good looking airplane. Look at that. I'd rather be up there doing that. So next in our lineup, we have a unique first-timer for the parade of seaplanes, a Just Highlander. I have not flown one of these. I would kill to get my hands on one of these. It's on experimental amphibious floats. It actually is based at Sierra Sky Park, which was the first residential air park in the United States out in California. He bought the airplane 3 years ago, or 3 weeks ago. I am sorry, 3 weeks ago. And this is a very unique airplane on floats. You will not see very many Just. I'm glad to see it because we want to see more of them on floats. So give him a big hand. Okay, next in our lineup is the Aranca Champ with a massive Continental C-85 making a mind-blowing 85 horsepower. This 1947 cloth-covered airplane is what many pilots have learned on, and it has EDO 1320 straight floats on it. It is 88 years young. He loves flying low and going again to places that we can't. He says this is a low-speed, high-drag airplane, but it's a lot of fun. Okay, here we have Carl Gustafson coming down the line in a Progressive Aerodyne Sea Ray. This airplane hails from West Virginia. Carl is one of the field directors of the Seaplane Pilots Association and helps us keeping waterways open. He loves the freedom that this little airplane has, getting him to places that no one else can go. Had a good opportunity of operating one of these airplanes for 2 years. Look at that big wigwag, waving to everyone as he goes by. Progressive Aerodyne, great little airplane. I call these the Flying Miata. When you take it out on Sunday afternoon, you're not going to go very far. You're not going to put much in the trunk. You're not going to burn a lot of fuel. You're always going to have the top open.
Runway 18, clear for takeoff, wind 255 and 7.
Steve, if folks want to know more about the Seaplane Pilots Association, what's the website they should visit?
Seaplane Pilots Association can be found at seaplanes.org. If you've ever dreamed of flying a seaplane, getting involved in seaplane pilots, we know we'll get right away, and we'll get right away to that. The propeller engine on the Corsair taking off. Stick and rudder skills are something that we see a lot of pilots in the modern glass cockpit environment eroding on, and getting a seaplane ready